Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing the last set of videos on this Venn diagram topic. I know you have been so excited, looking forward to this. It's going to be on listing using Venn diagrams. So now that you know how to label Venn diagrams using notation, you know how to shade stuff in if you're given the notation, and you can also do the notation if you're given the shaded in Venn diagram. We're going to combine that all together. So listing elements of a set given question. So for example, here's a question. Here's a Venn diagram. This time it's a bit different because I've actually put stuff inside the set. So there are elements in here. So what information does the following diagram represent? So what could you say about it? Well, you can say it's a Venn diagram, first of all. You could say it represents all of the integers between 1 and 10. And it has two sets inside it, A and B. And you can see the number 10 is not inside either of those sets. So we can also list a few things. So for example, set A would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So I've put them in numerical order. We can say set B is going to be 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. And the set not A is going to be everything outside of A, so everything outside of that circle there. So it's going to be 5, 8, 9, 10. Now, obviously, there's a lot more combinations that we can have. It's not just going to be A and B and not A. You might, for example, only be interested in this bit here. You might only be interested in, for example, that bit there. And we're going to look at how we can do that using the notation that you already know. So before we do that, just a few simple skills just to pick up. So draw a Venn diagram for the natural numbers. So that's just whole numbers from 1 to 10, where set A is 3, 5, 7, 9, and set 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and set B is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's just list them all from 1 to 10. So you can see 1 goes in set A, 2 is in neither of those, so that's going to go on the outside. 3 is in set A, 4 is in neither of those sets, so that will go down here. I'll put it next to the 2 so it doesn't get too lonely. 5 is in set A, 6 is in set B. Now 7 appears in both set A and set B, so 7 is going to go in the middle there. 8 only appears in set B, 9 appears in set A and B, so that's going to go in the middle. And then 10 is in set B. Okay, so from that, you can then start listing things. So if I said, tell me the intersection of A and B, well, that is going to be this bit here, so 7 and 9. So A and B is equal to curly brackets 7, 9. I might also ask you the union of A and B. So that would mean everything inside this bit. So everything except 2 and 4. So that I would put the A union B equals 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is all you've done here compared to the previous lesson that you did with Miss Leonoy, is you're using the diagram to actually list things rather than the set. So you're not always going to have a list given to you like you have in this case. In this case, you've got both. We're going to shift towards just using the diagram. Okay, so have a go with this. So put the numbers in the diagram and then list the intersection, the union, and the complement of B. Okay, so you should have done it in your books. I'm now going to go through it with you. So I can see that A is in set 1, 2 is in set B, 3 is, now this says includes all numbers from 1 to 10. So if 3 is not listed on there, it's just going to go on the outside. 4, it goes in set A, 5 goes in set A, 6 in set B, 7, I can see that in set A. 8 is appearing in both A and B, so that's going to go in the middle. 9 doesn't appear anywhere, so that's going to go on the outside. And then 10 goes in set B. So we can say the intersection of A and B is just 8. The union of A and B is going to be all the numbers except 3 and 9. So that's going to be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10 as well. And then the complement of B is anything that's not inside B. So that's going to be 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. That's it. So 2, 6, and 10 are missing from that. Now, in the next video, I'm going to go through this question here. It's a really crucial question for you to be able to try and do. So before you watch the next video, have a go. You need to copy this diagram into your books and try these questions here. This is just a warm-up before you can do the homework. Otherwise, you'll struggle with the homework if you don't try this question now and make corrections. So have a go with this, and then I will show you the I'll show you the answers in the next video.